Good morning, ladies and gents. Good morning. I literally just woke up, so you get to see me with my bed hair, and I'm just having coffee. It is Saturday before Christmas, and as I was laying in bed, and so of course I meditated, but as I was laying in bed and thinking, the post that I put in here yesterday about for you guys to invite as many people as possible, because 2020 is my year to reach as many women as possible and men understanding, forgiving, being triggered by narcissistic people and the relationships that they had. And so I was laying in bed thinking, what I had the first and the third prize winnings, but I had the third and the second prize winnings in my head, what I was going to give away, but I couldn't figure out the first prize winnings. I was like, what can I give away that would be like so valuable to them, so like meaningful and helpful, of course, helpful. And so I was just laying there and thinking, what could I give? And then I was like, screw it. I'll just give them that, right? When the thought came in my mind, I was like, screw it. I'll just give them that. So let me go over what is happening for you first, and then I'm going to go into the prize winnings. And I'll start with 3 and go up to 1 because 1 is amazing. All right, so here's what's going to happen. So in order for me to reach as many women as possible, I am asking for your help. Who do you know that would benefit from being here in this group? Who do you know that has dealt with or is dealing with or still has residual feelings or harboring some animosity towards a toxic relationship? That toxic relationship could be with a parent. It could be, hello, Melissa, good morning. It could be with an ex-spouse, whoever, it doesn't matter, because relationships are relationships, right? So your part is to invite your friends into the group. Who can you think of? Who do you know that would benefit from being here? Invite. And so what I'm going to do is, as you invite people that you know, it tells me, for example, Melissa has invited so-and-so into the group. And I see that, and I'm going to tally it up. Okay, and I'm going to tally all of how many people you've invited into the group. We're going to do this for a month. So it starts today, and we're going to go to the end of January. So once I have the tally, then that's when I'm going to disperse the prizes, the winnings. So there's going to be 3. So let me start at number 3. So the number 3 prize is going to be, it's your choice whether you want I have a forgiveness package or a self-love package. It's your choice of which one you want. You can even take both. It's up to you. So what these packages consist of is a coaching call. It's a recorded coaching call that I did around the topic of forgiveness or around the topic of self-love. It also comes with a meditation, a self-love meditation or a forgiveness meditation. And it also comes with a workbook or a worksheet. I'm not sure. I think it's a workbook. A workbook for you to go through while you're on the call, like with questions and stuff to help you get the most from the coaching call. So that's number 3, okay? Number 2 prize winnings is going to be my 6-week course called She Needed a Hero, so She Became One. And that one does come with a workbook. It's a beautiful workbook. It comes in a PDF. This was custom made. And so all of the homework for each call is in this workbook. Here's the thing. I watch you guys. I watch when you like opt in for stuff that I give away or whatever, or if you paid for it, whatever. And I see that a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm just going to do the homework and I'm just going to download the PDF and I'm just going to do the homework. And that's great that you're putting in effort and you're trying. But here's the thing. You're only getting 50% of what you've invested in. You have to listen to the calls and do the homework. Here's the thing. In order for us to change the patterns that we have, right? Whatever we're struggling with, we have to change our subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is running 95% of the show. So in order for that to happen, there needs to be a repetition. There needs to be repeated things that you need to hear over and over, practice over and over. Okay, so remember when you were in second grade and in order for you to learn your times tables, you had to say it over and over again, or the spelling, or to spell a word, you had to spell it over and over and over again. 1 times 1 is, right? 2 times 2 is, you had to say it over and over. That's how our brains work. So if you do the homework 1 time, you've really done nothing. If you listen to the call and do the homework, you've started a pattern. If you listen to the call again and do the homework and do the homework and do the homework, keep doing it over and over again. You know me, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you or sugarcoat things for you. You have to do this over and over again in order for you to get it. Because how old are you? How many years of the same pattern have you had? In order for you to tap into your subconscious mind, you have to do these things over and over again. So what I'm saying here is I'm encouraging you to listen to those calls and do the homework. Listen to those calls. You can go through the whole program 1 time. It's 6 calls. Set some time aside for yourself. Say like Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock is a great time for you. Listen to the call Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. Like really set this time away for you. This is an act of self-love when you do this. This is you loving yourself. And then do the homework, okay? Get into that pattern. So that's the second prize winning. So the first prize winning, drum roll please, ding, is I am going to give you my 6-month program called Soul Print of Empowerment. This is 6 months. So there's 12 calls in it because we did 2 calls a month. Okay. And you have to get 2 books with this course. So there's 2 books. They're even on YouTube. You can buy them if you want them like in print, but you'll have to read the books because the calls go along with the books. This 6-month course, I got huge testimonies is what's coming to me, but my clients got huge results. It's all about self-love. It's all about understanding yourself. It's all about understanding the relationships that we have, toxic and otherwise. It's all about like from the beginning of why we fail at relationships. It's an amazing program. So in addition to you getting the 12 calls of the Soul Print of Empowerment, 6 months, again, set a time aside for you. So if Tuesday, for example, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. is good for you, so you get these calls, Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, give yourself 2 weeks to complete the homework, go back, and then 2 weeks later, do the next call in the Soul Print of Empowerment course. Because the thing about this is you want all of this information to absorb inside of you. You don't want to rush things. That's not going to work. you want this to literally you want to soak it in. This is how it stays. Okay, when we rush through things, it's like when we studied for a test in school and we just studied for that test and we just memorized it, right? We just studied and rushed through it. We took the test, it went right out of our brains. But when you absorb the information and get into the habit of this, that's totally different. This is long lasting, okay? And I can tell you, my clients who took this course, 6-month course, which actually turned into a year, got amazing results, and they still get amazing results because of it. Depends on what level you're at. So in addition to you getting the 6-month course, Soul Print of Empowerment, absolutely free, obviously, this is the gift that I'm giving to you. I'm also offering you a 60-minute coaching call. Now here's the thing. On this 60-minute coaching call, I will only coach you. In fact, at the end of this 60-minute coaching call, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an assignment, some homework for you to do to peel, shed, and heal back the layers to get to who you really are. So then what we're going to do, this is for the grand prize. After we have say we have our 60-minute call on a Monday, for example, I'm going to give you an entire week to complete that homework. And then we're going to schedule another call a week later, and we're going to go over the homework together and see what transpired in that week. Okay, what energy had shifted, what happened with you, for you in that week, okay? So that is the 3 prizes that I'm offering to you for you to just simply invite your sisters, your friends, your coworkers, your cousins, anybody that you know that would benefit from being in this group to understand narcissism, to start the healing process of the residual stuff that's happening. A lot of you have been in these relationships because I read your questionnaires when you get in, or your answers. You've been in it. A lot of yours struggling with the triggers, the forgiveness, and the self-love. So a lot of you are saying, like, my parents or my ex. A lot is my ex, right? My ex, my parent. And I've got a couple of coworkers. So it's all about understanding, like, this narcissism so that you can understand how and why you got caught up into this type of a relationship, and all those residual things that are still showing up, how to forgive yourself, forgive the other person, not be triggered anymore by these people and their actions. Yeah, of course. You can tell your daughter. And forgive. Forgiveness is such a huge piece to healing. Huge piece to healing. So those are the 3 prizes. So number 3 is going to be a package with a coaching call, a meditation, and a worksheet or workbook. Self-love, forgiveness, whichever one you want. You can have both of them. Number 2 is the 6-week course that I did. I named it twice. So with brave wings she flies, or she needed a hero, so she became one. Same course. I just changed the name. That one does come with a workbook. It comes to you in a PDF. You can print it up. I've shown you guys what they look like printed up. They're amazing, beautiful. I put a lot of work into creating these workbooks for you guys. And then the first prize is my 6-month course, Soul Print of Empowerment. This is 12 calls that you're going to get with homework assignments. It also, the course, you have to have 2 books with the course. I'll tell you all of that when it comes time, what the books are. But what I can tell you what they're about. It's all about self-love. It's all about practices and techniques, how to love yourself, and understanding relationships, understanding how we get into these toxic relationships. Because once you have all of that clarity, it moves you. It really moves you. So also what you'll get with the first prize winnings is you will get a coaching call with me. And on that coaching call, we will end it with me giving you an assignment and then a follow-up. So you actually get 2 coaching calls. You'll get the initial one and then the follow-up one. Okay? That is the first prize. Winnings! Look at my bedhead. All right. I love you. Thanks, Melissa, for jumping on here. I am going to go flatten my hair and do some YouTube videos. Go on YouTube. Find me on YouTube, or I'll put the link here. Subscribe to my channel. I give a ton of stuff away in the descriptions. There's a lot of links there in the descriptions. So whatever I'm talking about, I give away something for that. I love you, Melissa. Thank you for jumping on and listening. So I'll put the YouTube link in the group for you to, oh, cool, you subscribe. Thank you so much. That helps so much. I always say, like, comment on the YouTube videos, share your stories. The thing about us sharing is that we're helping. When you share your story, pieces and bits of it, it's relatable to somebody else and in the comments on YouTube, and that helps other people. People need, when they read that, you never know who you're going to help in that moment. Like, they were feeling down, they watched the video and that helped them, and then they read the comments and they read your comment and that helped them too, because us women think that we've gone through this alone, that nobody understands what it is to be married to a narcissist, what it is to leave the relationship with nothing, or they took everything, or the custody of the kids, or the parental alienation. We think that we're the only ones who have gone through this, but that's not true. There's a lot of people that have gone through this or are going through this. So the support is so huge and it helps so much. All right, my loves, I will put all that in the group, and happy Saturday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.